Hi, everybody. I'm so excited for you to be joining us for today's Nubian Beings. I'm going to be speaking to Kay, who is a phenomenal woman, and she is somebody who has modeled for Nubian Skin on a number of occasions. She's a fantastic model and a great human being, and so I'm so excited for you and me to learn more about her story, her journey in the modeling industry, and also some advice she may have for those of you who are interested in getting into modeling. So we'll wait for her to join us shortly.
All good?
Okay, hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Technology is never my strong suit, so anyway, this is great. It's great to have you here. I've just been telling everyone about how excited I am to have you as one of our models, as one of our Nubian beings. And so I'm going to jump straight into it. When did you start modeling and how did you get into it?
I started modeling 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I got into it through competition, really. I always used to watch America's Next Top Model.
Love
and
it.
I just thought, wow, these girls are so not happy to be there, and it's an amazing opportunity. I want to go home to my mom. I'm like, if I was on America's, do you think I'd be calling my mom upset? No, I'd be slaying them shoots. So I was like, I feel like I could do better than them, so I'm actually going to do it. So when I was 18, I shaved my head and I felt so liberated and so free, and I thought, yeah, now's the time. And I applied to some agencies, and luckily through a recommendation of a photographer that I just started working with, I got in, and then things kind of took off.
Oh my goodness, I love that, because so often I think you see people who aren't in the arena and they judge and they judge and they judge and they go, oh, I could do better. And I love that you said, I can do better. And then you actually went out and did it, because I am a big fan of action over words. So that is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And obviously you've worked with Nubian Skin on a number of campaigns, and so I've seen firsthand your talent and your skill, and you are one of my favorite models to work with, because I feel like every look you're just like nailed it. Like we'll just be like, right, check. How did you develop that skill, and how do you continue to develop that?
I developed that through getting comfortable in the mirror. So right. I'd look in the mirror as I'm looking at you right now, and I'd say, okay, which angles do I like? You know, chin up, chin down, eyes forwards. Do I tilt the shoulders? Where do I put my body? So it's kind of like I make sure my head is in line with my body. And even now when I'm taking an image, I'm so used to like muscle memory of knowing my... I'll say to the photographer, can you take it again, please? Because I know my chin is out of line. So yes, getting comfortable in front of the mirror, in front of the camera, and muscle memory, remembering, okay, I love this pose. How could I make it better? And then something in my brain will go ding. So yeah, just kind of that over a long period of time, luckily, has helped me a lot.
That is brilliant, because I am definitely one of the people who's like constantly putting my chin up in photos. That is a brilliant tip. So you guys write that down. Who would you say in the modeling industry, who's your biggest inspiration?
Biggest inspiration, of course, is Grace Jones. She's such an enigma. She's amazing, fierce, talented, skilled, everything and beyond. But also someone who I look up to, I'd say like now, is definitely Precious Lee. She's slaying it, and she's voluptuous and curvy, so I feel I can identify with her more.
Right.
She's just stunning and so good at what she does. I feel she slays every single look she does. So yeah, definitely both of them. I can't I could choose my favorite, but yes, both of them, I'd say.
I love that. And having worked with you, I know how important body positivity is to you and inclusivity. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. So when I started modeling, obviously it wasn't anything to do with that. I had no clue really. And then after time, I slowly realized, okay, every time I come onto set, I'm the only Black girl there. And then when it's time to do my hair, it's, I think your hair looks great as it is actually. after she's getting a Brazilian blowout. Okay. I was like, I'm not sure what's going on here. And every single time it was kind of normalized. And I just said to myself, this isn't correct. It shouldn't be correct. It's not correct in any other workplace, any other industry. Yes, it exists, but it's not right. So I started looking into it a bit more, and then I studied diversity and inclusivity within the fashion industry for my dissertation, which I received the first for. So yes, I really took my time to comb through, why is it that we don't have diversity? Why is it that these places aren't inclusive, even though they're showcasing someone who is in their eyes, even though Black people are normal? And I realized it's literally just down to, we don't have any regulations in the modeling industry or any legislation. And I'm thinking, how has this industry lasted so long and everyone's just running wild doing what they want to be doing? And everyone's saying, oh, well, you know, they've got a name for themselves, so it's fine. And I was like, no. So a long-term goal of mine, is to be in a place where I can push forth legislation and acts, so that models and creatives coming forward don't ever have to experience walking on set and it's just, do you know what I mean? Oh, she plays some Beyonce. The microaggressions don't seem to stop. Have you ever had jerk chicken? I swear, hear it one more time. Yes. So it's very dear to my heart. Yeah, very dear to my heart. And a job that I really want to kind of get into, especially next year, is to go onto set and actually advocate for people. So to be a diversity and inclusivity consultant. So I can even do a seminar, I can do a workshop and teach you how to speak to people, what to do with their hair. If you want a list of creatives, here's 200. And they're all people of color, honey. So yeah, we need it. We need it.
Oh, that is amazing. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see you in action, because that's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Throughout your career, what has been some of the best advice that you've ever received?
Oh, simple. Keep going. Keep going. You know, anytime that you feel stagnant, anytime that you feel these people don't see me, whatever I do, I can't bust Kaes. Yeah, the case is going to be bust. It's coming. You have to be consistent and you have to believe that you can do it, because you have no idea who you're uplifting and inspiring when you do. I've had so many women come to me and say, oh, I've been thinking about getting a breast reduction for my entire life, and seeing you, now I don't feel I have to. And even, do you know Joy Adenuga? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yes, of course. She messaged me saying, you're stunning, and I've never seen a woman with big breasts like me, and now I feel comfortable in mine. And I'm like, little me. Joy,
oh my goodness, I love it. Joy
Honestly,
was actually one of our Nubian beings last year. Love her, love her, love her.
Exactly. So when you receive that feedback, you have those moments, it's so invaluable. And it's just like, I can go on to another plane happy that I've affected someone's life in that way, rather than the campaigns and the whatever else. It's just about those moments when you're changing people and changing the way that they feel about themselves and look as well.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
What would be in the future, obviously besides, you know, completely changing the game, but what would be your dream modeling job?
Telfa, 110%. I would love to work for them. I feel like I would just bring myself and good to go. I love what they're doing. I love what they stand for. Everything, every turn that they take, I'm just like, yes. Just give me one chance, I promise.
If you're listening, tell me,
please. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh, and what's your favorite piece from Nubian Skin?
Definitely the Plumetis. Now, as you know, I'm very busty. I'm 34K. I don't have to wear a bra with the Plumetis. I'm like, what? Plus my waist is cinched. Come on. Plus the color match. Oh, it doesn't get much better. It just doesn't get much better. Like, I love everything about it.
Oh no, you in that there's an image of you. I think you're like standing in a mirror and it's perfection.
Love that
Perfection.
word.
Absolute perfection. Love you in the Plumetis bodysuit. And when it comes to Nubian skin, what has been your favorite campaign that you've ever done with us?
My favorite campaign was the one that won the TFL Diversity of the Year Awards. And that was because of the interviews that we did. They were so natural, like they were just organic on the spot, weren't rehearsed or anything. I had my cute little afro going on, and I just felt like this is what I want to do. This is what my career is about for me. And everything that we did that day, I feel inspired others to love their skin and to love themselves. And the fact that it got that amount of like, I don't know, what could you call it? That amount of attention and that platform. I was just like, yes, everything about it was just positive and inspiring. And that's what I really hope to give other people through my work. So yeah, aligned with me 110%, definitely my favorite.
Oh, no, you know what? I loved that campaign. It was just the energy on set, all of you models, like, as you say, just getting to speak to people about their experience and what being Black meant to them, and then actually seeing it all over the tube on a massive billboard in Canary Wharf. I mean, it was, yeah, that was phenomenal. So glad you got to be part of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Now, what advice would you give to anybody who is thinking of entering the industry?
I would just say, keep going. Securing a campaign can be like the biggest high, and then getting released from Harper's Bazaar, as I was in 2019, can be the biggest low. But you have to keep going. It's not about the campaigns, it's not about the exposure, it's about the journey. And it's the journey which is amazing. The people that you meet, the people that will put you on, you would never even guess. Do you know what I mean? Someone that, you know, I started a campaign for a brand 4 years ago, and they called me back the other day. They remember me from this one time.
I love that.
Do you know? And I'm just like, so I must be good at what I do then. No,
absolutely.
But it's like, when you have those connections, that is what makes what you do, and that is what makes you happy. So enjoy the journey, keep going, be creative, explore everything. Nothing is too bad to go on the internet or is not good of a picture. I used to be a perfectionist, and I just thought, well, like, why? Who's telling me to be perfect? What does perfect even mean? No one knows. There is no definition. So enjoy yourself, have fun, put all your creativity out there, because I personally feel I'm quite strange girl. And I know if I was on TikTok in the beginning with my strange self, I'd be busting Kaes right now. So, you know, you don't know what's going to make it. You don't know what's going to make you. Put everything out there and try to be as comfortable in that vulnerability as possible, because it empowers you to do even more.
Oh, love that. Thank you so much for sharing your words with us, your story with us. For anybody who's interested in following your journey, can you let us know where to find you?
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram at KAEEMAE, and you can also just go on my website, which has a lot of my work on it, and that's called kmcreates.co.uk.
Love it. Thank you so much, Kay. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.